I asked, you know, are you happy? What are you going to do with the money now that you got it? And she said, I'm sad. All right, what you're going to see in this video is just a little customer service. We had a big deal closing fund today, getting almost a 6-figure deal. So like and subscribe if you're digging these calls and this channel, and I'll see you guys at the top.
Before we continue, this video is going to be divided into 2 separate parts. Before she signs the contract and after they close on the deal.
I'm gonna call the seller, just touch base with her, make sure everything went well with the agent out there today taking photos, which I know it did, but she's still a little skeptical. So I wanna just make sure we're putting the human touch on it, holding her hand through the transaction, building that trust while we're under contract so everything goes smooth. Like, transparency is really key here. So, you know, I do wanna tell her if there's a possibility that we're gonna be able to move on this thing super fast. We're opening title right away. So hopefully we can close this month. They still got to get out there and get their stuff out on the 19th. But if we can move it cash and assign it right after the 19th, title work's going to be done. We should be able to close on this by the end of the month. But I'm also going to tell her, you know, that's the plan. Since we do have an ovation signed on it, if we cannot move it for what we want to move it for by the 19th when we get their stuff out and access, then, you know, we're going to go the retail buyer route, which we already told her about, where we're going to list it, find a buyer, do the necessary repairs, and exit it to the buyer. So we're just going to give her those 2 options of what we're going to do on the property and just kind of keep the trust up. I'm going to talk to her in there so I can hear.
Hello.
Hey, Carolyn, it's Tony with Prime Partner Home Buyers. How are you?
Hey, doing good, and you?
I'm doing well. I just got off the phone with Tina, and I just wanted to thank you for meeting her out there and letting her take some pictures for us.
Well, you're welcome.
All right. Yeah, it looks great. Are you guys back home? You made the drive back?
Yeah. Yeah, we're back in Georgia. We're going back up Friday.
Oh, okay. You're going back Friday to grab some stuff?
Yeah, and we got the people coming up to get the furniture the 19th. That was the earliest they could come up. So we're going back and, you know, emptying the drawers and packing stuff in boxes, you know, getting on top of it and everything. So
understood.
It's supposed to rain down here all weekend anyway, so.
Well, you might as well get some work done, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Okay. Did you need help with anything when it comes to moving? Do you need, you know, any help with movers packing stuff or moving stuff? Do you guys have that handled?
I think so. The only thing that we got 2 gun cabinets, and
Tina mentioned that.
On call. Yeah, you know how heavy they are. My husband's gonna call one of our next door neighbors that hunts a lot and see if he wants them, and if he can come up and get them. Okay. You know, you're a couple of big guys and all. If not, then I'm gonna leave them there because Alex told me I could leave them there, and y'all would do something. Other than that, everything else will be taken care of.
Okay. And are you saying this Friday is when you're going out?
Yeah, we're going to go up Friday and start packing some stuff in the drawers and everything.
Okay. So in a couple days, you'll be back packing. And then I think Tina mentioned that on the 19th is when you'll grab everything, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. And then you guys...
That was the earliest.
Yep.
Earliest they could get come up, so.
Okay. All right. All good. Well, I want you to... you know, if you do need help with anything, don't be afraid to reach out, because we have, you know, we've done a lot of flips and a lot of real estate out there. We have a good network. So if you needed help with movers or trucks or whatever, we're happy to help.
Who do I call? Do I just call Tina?
You could call Tina, Kirsten, myself. We all work together on making sure this goes smooth. So anybody you want to talk to, you can say, hey, Tony called me and said they'll help with movers, and they'll get a hold of me and we'll line it up.
Tony, what's the what's the ballpark figure about the deadline on all this?
On the close date?
Well, you know, for the whole thing to be over with, yeah.
Yeah, let me look real quick. I'll pull it up. So we got photos today, and that starts the closing date timeline. So Well, we put 90 days on there just so we could give you enough time, but that date's on or before 90 days. So since we got the photos, that time starts clicking now. So let me see here.
Can you schedule it? What's the next step? People coming out there to look at the house and bid on it?
Yeah, so what we'll do is I think this will go one of two ways, really. I think that we'll probably have an appraiser come out there to do measurements on the square footage. Okay, that'll be one time we got to get in there, because like you guys said, the basement's all done up, but the county doesn't recognize the basement is finished yet. It still says unfinished, so all the county records are saying the property's 1,066 square feet. So we're gonna have to get that measured by an appraiser. So we'll send them out there whenever we get access again with you. And once we get,
What about the 20th?
yeah,
We'll be up there the 19th.
yeah,
Can you schedule something the 20th and we'll just stay there another day?
yeah, we can do that. So the 20th for that. So I'll make sure I communicate all this with Tina, so she can schedule all that, because she's our boots on the ground there now that we moved to Arizona.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and we'll keep you in the loop. We're gonna open title probably tomorrow, where they're gonna do a title search and make sure everything's insurable and ready to close. And then that usually takes a couple weeks to finish. So I bet the title search will be done, probably by the 20th when we get back out there. And then if everything goes smooth, we'll probably try to close this, like, if you guys have all your stuff out that week and we're ready to roll and title's done and we've been able to get access again, we're going to try our hardest to close within 1 to 2 weeks after the 20th. Okay?
Okay.
So that would be our target. That's our goal, is to close as soon as possible. If it's,
Now,
if it's,
when Alex went over all this stuff with me, I failed to tell him that I've got a large storage building. And Tina asked me this morning, and I'm not sure if she took a picture of it or not, that we put our lawnmowers and everything in. It's down at the bottom of the hill from the house.
mm-hmm.
And I didn't tell Alex that because I didn't really think about it. I just answered the question he asked me. And Tina asked him this morning, he says, is that y'all's storage building? I said, yeah. And it's probably maybe 16 to 20 foot long. It's a big one. It's not a little one.
Mm-hmm.
16 by 12, Kevin said. So.
Okay. And are you guys got help getting that stuff out as well?
Well, I think we can. We've got our trailer.
Okay.
And the guy that does a lot of our carpet work down here in Georgia, we're going to give it to him because he can use stuff like that. So I think that we probably can do all that stuff. But, we go back up there and say, the only thing we've got a skill saw table thing. And that's a little bit on the heavy side.
Mm.
But I think we can get our next door neighbors to load it on the trailer. And then once we get it to Georgia, we've got people down here that unload it and all. So I think we can handle it. As far as I know, I think we're going to be all right. The only thing is the gun safes. If our next door neighbors don't want it, that would be our only problem.
Okay. Well, the gun safes aren't a big deal because, even if you guys don't find anybody to take them, we can, what I usually do on that kind of stuff, Carolyn, is I'll put especially if something's heavy like that, I'll put an ad up that says, free gun safes on, Facebook or something. And somebody will come snag them, but we can do that after we close on it. So I wouldn't worry about those. Yeah, I've had you'd be surprised that what stuff people will come get for free. They see free.
So it's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, Okay, so our target's going to be, hopefully a week or two after we get back in there on the 20th.
Okay.
I'll keep you in the loop if if anything changes there. And Kirsten's going to send you guys an email, probably tonight or tomorrow with the dates we agreed on, but it'll be on or before those dates. Okay.
Well, now if I happen not to answer my telephone if I'm outside, because I don't usually take my phone outside, just leave me a voicemail or call you back or what you need to tell me.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, no problem. And then with the title search, we're going to start tomorrow. I know Tina mentioned that you might want to have an attorney look over the deed prep, or you might have an attorney that can do the deed prep for you. So just, when Kirsten gives you guys a call, you can ask her about that, and that's perfectly fine with us if that's the route you want to go. We cover the closing cost with our attorney in North Carolina. We typically don't cover any attorney fees if you're going to hire an outside attorney. But that's something we can chat about. But we get
Do I really need one as long as there's an attorney involved?
There has to be attorney involved because it's North Carolina. So no properties are gonna be able to get sold without one. So we typically just use one for buyer and seller because it's cheaper and efficient. And we can get you in touch with them if you ever wanted to call them and kind of chat with them, but we use them for every transaction. Okay.
All right. Kristen was supposed to let me know, not Kristen, but Tina was supposed to know a couple people that she needed to in case, I wanted to go that way too, so.
Sure. Yeah, we're open to all that. So whatever makes you comfortable. We just want to make this easy and smooth for you. So,
Okay. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, if you ever need anything, please reach out. And like I said, this will be nice and smooth. So, no need to stress about it.
All right, I appreciate it, Tony, for calling.
All right, Carolyn. Well, you enjoy your day, and we'll chat soon.
You too, hon.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, she's a nice lady. She's skeptical. Like, she's an old lady. She just doesn't want to get taken advantage of. But I think, the reason she wanted to fucking sign a contract and to begin with is so she didn't have to deal with appraisers and realtors and walkthroughs and all that shit. So we are, giving her good service, and if she can be nice and easy, and I hope that she needs help moving, and we can even build more trust by hiring movers and not even charging her for it. Because that's the experience I want these clients to have.
This was a not perfect transaction because of a buyer and a buyer's agent, but I had a really good rapport with the seller throughout this whole transaction, which took about 6 weeks or something to complete. And I just wanted to make sure after this thing closed and funded that the seller was taken care of, they were happy, and they got their wire, they got their money, and I just asked if they needed anything from me moving forward. I kind of took this deal on because I knew it was such a big deal when we locked it up, and I wanted to make sure it went smooth. So I was in contact with the seller through this whole transaction, built a lot of good rapport, which you'll hear shine through on this phone call. But the point of this, me putting this out there on YouTube is just so we remember, why we do this. It's to make money, but it's to help people out. And, this couple agreed on a price. We made a lot of money on it, but they were very satisfied with the whole transaction. So the point is, let's earn our money. Don't look at all these deals as just a dollar sign, because if you do, you're not going to look at it with any empathy towards the seller. So like and subscribe if you're digging these calls and this channel, and I'll see you guys at the top. Hey, I was trying to get a hold of Carolyn. Kevin, is she around?
Yeah, she's coming right here.
All right.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Carolyn, how are you?
Doing good, and you?
Good. I just wanted to make sure everything went smooth yesterday and everything got wired over and you guys are good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, it came through this morning.
Oh, good.
Tina said it probably be. So yeah, everything went good. I just hope she likes the house and enjoys it like we did.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you guys took good care of it. Needs some work, you know, but that's anything that gets old needs work, right?
Oh yeah, in 30 years, I mean, it's time to do some stuff. We traveled a lot, so we really didn't stay at that house all that much.
Mm-hmm.
And we just never did, put back into it like we should have. But I was pleased with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you guys are happy and got this chapter closed. I just wanted to make sure everything worked out. It's sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you live in a place 30 years, and then all of a sudden you not live there anymore. It's sad to leave the mountains.
Yeah.
And cool weather and everything. Now we're down in Georgia on the lake, and if you're on the pontoon, you got to be going because you'll burn up just sitting there. So
Yeah.
it's a different atmosphere down here, but we like it. We got a nice house down here right on the lake, so
Yeah.
we're happy.
Well,
But it's still sad,
Yeah. Well, I would say, if you ever want to go to the mountains, you got a nice little fund there to go rent a Airbnb when you want to.
Oh yeah, and we know Asheville very well, so we know exactly where to go and everything. So yeah, it's good memories.
Yeah, good. I understand. Yeah, it's a little sentimental. It's funny because I think I moved around so much as a kid. I don't really get attached to much, so I can't relate. I can't relate, but I do understand. But I've moved across the country 4 times, and I always lived somewhere else when I was a kid, whether it was with friends or grandparents or whatever. So I was on the move all the time, but I get it.
Yeah. Well, you give Tina a big bonus because she deserved every bit of it.
Yeah, she works hard.
She went beyond, than what she would normally probably have done, and I appreciate it. I told her that yesterday and all. So,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she needs a good bonus, so take care of her. And
I
told her if we ever needed somebody, I definitely would call her.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys probably aren't gonna be selling any houses anytime soon, huh?
No. I tell you, after all this, we had to move down here. I am done with moving. Trust me.
I bet.
Yeah, and after 30 years, you don't believe how much stuff you got,
Yeah.
And we gave a lot. Well, we gave all our furniture to the lien victims because they lost everything. They would give them a trailer, but there was nothing in the trailer.
Really?
So we gave all of our. Yeah, it was like we had a couple complete living room seats and 3 bedroom seats complete, and it was good furniture. And I gave all that away, and then we gave our car away to a veteran. We had a Grand Cherokee, and didn't have room down here. We have side by side a truck, a vet, and all that. So we didn't have room to bring the Grand Cherokee, and I just told Kevin, I said, we're gonna go next to a veteran, and it worked out good.
Oh, good for you guys. I bet that feels good.
Yeah, I did. Because some of these veterans don't have nothing either. So, they fought the war and gave us our freedom. That's the least I could do.
Yeah, I love that. Well, good for you guys. What do you think you're gonna do with the money? You gonna go on a vacation or what?
Well, we had already planned. So we've not even bothered our 401 and our pension. That's where all our money is tied up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go to Hawaii. Well, we've been to Hawaii. We're going back because when you go to Hawaii, we've gone 3 weeks and you just make a dent. And we went to all the islands. We're going to go back there. And then we're going to Alaska in July next year. And we're going to Australia and New Zealand.
Holy smokes.
Next year. So, yeah, we've got 4 or 5 big trips planned, and then just small trips around here. So
that's great.
We'll be busy.
Yeah. What's your?
I want you to keep in contact with us once in a while.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
I wish some way we could meet each other because I told Tina, I said I would love to meet him. I said he's such a comic.
It's funny because we do this over the phone and we gain all these relationships, and it's like I never get to meet anybody in person, hardly ever, and it's like I don't even.
you feel like you know them.
Yeah, well, you do, and it's
Yeah.
like you know, I don't even know what you look like. Isn't that weird?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm gonna call Alex too because I sort of gave him a hard time the first day he called me. He wanted to do everything right then. I said, I don't know you. You could be a scam. You got people that do this. Well, I said, I'll call you Monday. This was like on Saturday. You want to do everything. Call me at 1. You want to do everything by 4. I said, absolutely not. I said, Alex, I don't know you. And he kept trying to say, we're okay. I said, I'm sure you are. But I said, I just can't give up my house like it without more information. So we both laughed about that. So I want to call him and tell him I'm sorry that I thought he was a scammer.
That's all right. You know what's funny enough, Carolyn, is he's in Hawaii right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's on.
Good for him.
He's on vacation this week. He's been gone for I don't know 6 days or something. One of his best friends put this trip together and proposed to his girlfriend out there. So he wanted all his friends around, and Alex is one of those friends. So he's been out in Hawaii all week.
Oh. Well, good for him. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been to the Big Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Have you ever not been to the other islands?
No.
Maui and all that?
No,
That's where you're.
I only went once.
That's where you see all your good things. You went to the Big Island, Honolulu.
Yeah, no, the Big Island with Hilo and what the hell's the other side of it? Kona, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one with
Yeah.
the volcano on it. We went and hiked the volcano, and you know, I rented a Jeep, so we got to do some off roading, and
No, that's good. That's where you see a lot of stuff.
it was fun. Yeah, it was a really good time. That was probably 4 or 5 years ago or something. But that's the only time I've been to Hawaii. But I loved it.
Oh yeah, I would like to live there.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know,
you still can.
of course, you start thinking back, you're on the island and you're in the middle of the ocean. You might get claustrophobia. I don't know. Because it's 6 hours to L.A. So
Yeah.
the way you look at it, so you're stuck out there. If something happens, you don't like it. Oh well.
Yeah, they're not. You know, when I was out there, they were saying like the Hawaiian Islands are the most. I guess they're further away from any other place than anywhere in the world. They're more desolate than anywhere.
Well, I want to go to Tahiti, and Tahiti is 6 hours from Hawaii, going, I guess, west in Pacific. It's way on down there.
Yeah.
So we want to go there too. So we got lots of plans going on. So
Good.
hopefully, where our health will be good to where we can enjoy it. You
Good.
never know.
Good. I love it. Well, yeah, you have fun on all those trips. If I ever make it out to Georgia, I'll definitely let you know, and I'll buy you a cup of coffee or something.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man. I appreciate you calling me and verifying everything. So,
Yeah.
we're tickled and very pleased.
All right, great, awesome. Do you mind if I shoot you an email, Carolyn? And we have a website, and I would love a review if you don't mind giving us one.
No.
Okay.
Fine. Just shoot me all the info, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, I'll shoot that over today at some point, and if you guys ever need anything, or if you just want to call and chat, don't lose my number.
Okay.
All right.
I won't. I'll keep it in my book. So it's been a pleasure, Tony, and I'm gonna miss talking to you.
Yeah, and if you make it to Arizona, make sure you call me too.
In fact, when we retired last year, we went out to Scottsdale a couple years before that, and we went to Phoenix. And I was telling you, I think that back in the 90s when the Denver airport was built, we were there putting in all our gear, and we was up at the I call them TP things on the top, and we was all the way up in there, when we had a break and everything. So I've been all over Denver airport, and we didn't do the baggage. They had a lot of trouble with the baggage thing when they first opened, but we didn't do that. But we got a lot of gear there, a lot of gear.
Yeah.
So that's why we travel so much. Going to job sites and everything. So yeah, I love Denver. I just enjoy Denver.
Yeah.
So much. So,
Well, good. Well, let's stay in touch, and
Okay.
I'll shoot you an email, and then when Alex gets back, he'll be back next Tuesday. I'll tell him to give you a call as well once he's back. Okay.
Okay, will, because I would like to talk to him and keep in contact and sell a lot of houses.
All right. Sounds good, Carolyn. You and Kevin have a great day.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Tony.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.